Chestnut Steward Fellowship, available in western Waldo County, Maine. This is me, by the way. An invitation to help shape a living forest and continue a legacy of chestnut restoration. About the land. In the hills of western Waldo County, Maine, I have been cultivating a chestnut forest and forest-based permaculture system for decades. Today, the property includes over 150 chestnut trees scattered throughout the woods at various stages of growth, hybrid trees showing some resistance to chestnut blight, ongoing experiments in agroforestry, hand pollination, and ecosystems observation, woodland plantings, a small nursery, and infrastructure for hands-on work. This is a living, evolving project, a place where long-term stewardship is central. Our story. My journey began in 1976 with an unexpected hitchhiking encounter that led me to my grandfather's doorstep. He had planted hundreds of chestnut seeds on his property, despite the devastation of the blight, and encouraged me to continue the work with chestnuts. Years later, in 2007, a lifelong chestnut enthusiast visited me, guiding me to surviving large trees and giving me hybrid seeds, saying, "I think you're the kind of person I'm looking for, so plant them and take care of them." These seeds became the trees that today produce most of the nuts I replant across the property and around the state, actually. A living legacy passed through generations. From these beginnings, the chestnut forest has grown. One seed planted in 2016 is now a 30-foot tree producing nuts, and hand-pollinating efforts with trusted American chestnut sources continue to expand my forest's resilience. The fellowship opportunity. I'm now almost 70 and seeking one or two individuals who feel called to long-term land stewardship. This is not a typical job, it's a living apprenticeship. Fellows will have the opportunity to plant, graft, and care for chestnut trees, observe and learn woodland ecosystem dynamics, participate in ongoing experiments in forest-based permaculture, help shape the next chapter of a landscape with vision for decades to come. Who are we looking for? We're looking for individuals who care deeply about ecological restoration and long-term land stewardship. People who are curious, observant, and willing to learn from experience. Who value cooperation, reflection, and thoughtful dialogue. And those who are inspired by the idea of contributing to a living legacy. Apply. How do you apply? Well, if you feel drawn to this work, tell me about yourself, your interests, why you're called to long-term stewardship. The forest is still very much a work in progress. The next chapter has yet to be written. Perhaps you will be the one willing to write it along with me. So, how do you get in touch with me? My email is freetomme@yahoo.com. And thanks for watching my video.